Now may in fact be the time to invest further in online marketing. It seems that many business owners believe internet marketing may help them overcome a tough economic climate. I'm joined in the studio now by Nick Sharp, Vice President and General Manager of Webtrends, to talk more on this. Nick, very nice to see you. Just give me a sense of really materially what changes to a focus in this area can bring about for a business.
Sure. Well, I think the key thing, Scott, is that the online world is very measurable. Traditional advertising and other channels like TV and radio is more panel-based, where with the advent of the web and the measurability of it is much more easy to understand what is happening. And the key thing about that is that you can then optimize what you're looking to do. So, a simple example would be with a travel company where people are buying holidays online, which is the normal way to do that now. The travel company would know how many people have converted and bought a holiday. Well, probably what is more interesting to them as such is the people who haven't quite converted. The key thing is to try and convert as many of the unconverted people. So a simple example would be that we can help that organisation understand exactly what people are doing. So who is engaged, who almost bought the holiday, so who was looking at maybe the Caribbean cruises online, who came back 3 times in a particular week. So showing a level of engagement.
So it really clicks, is it? Are you drilling down to where on the site they went, what they kind of statistically veered towards or not?
Exactly. So we're measuring every click, but particularly picking up the important clicks. So if they're going into the shopping cart, or if they're clicking on a particular advertisement or whatever, picking up the key, what we would call the key event, and then building up a pattern of behaviour so that our customers can help market and remarket to their visitors and gain more from their advertising spend.
Typically, what are the mistakes that are getting made? I mean, what are they failing to do that you say in general stands out as being an oversight that could well easily be improved?
Sure. Well, there's a number of areas. It depends upon the business. One area where they're trying to acquire new customers, they can be focusing the spend in the wrong place. We can basically show the exact return for every maybe keyword sponsored on Google or banner advertisement. We can show the exact return. So one example, they can then fund or push the funds into the successful areas. Once they get the people to the website, the other area where a lot of things fall down is people don't convert. A simple example would be an e-commerce site where their conversion funnel, their shopping cart is too complicated. We can highlight where people are dropping out very simply and allow them to fix those issues to improve their conversion rates. And we've got examples where we've improved conversion rates from maybe 3% up to 8% very, very quickly. So again, maximising that return.
How hard has it been for you to convert Australians into doing this? Just 20% actually spend marketing their budget on online sort of overhaul.
Yeah, but that's actually the proportion of the spend. So most companies are now spending money online. So actually 20% of their marketing spend is online.
Which is not a lot. This is the shop window.
When you see the amount of money spent on marketing as a whole, 20% of a big number is a lot of money, and it's rising.
Right.
And essentially, it's overtaking various spends like TV advertising, radio advertising, and it's on the rise. And because it's measurable at the CXO level in organisations, it's much more visible to them. And we have customers who their CEO will have the web stats on their laptop in their office, the first thing they look at, because it's an early indicator of their overall state of their business, because it's real time.
What's it going to cost, Nick, if you're a small to medium-sized business, you want to add value, you want to spruik your website?
Yep.
What's an outlay to get you to kind of see where the pitfalls are?
Sure. Well, the good thing with our model is our pricing model is based on how many page views your site delivers, the actual downloads. So the beauty of it is, if you're a small site, you would only spend very, very few dollars, maybe in the $100 to $200 range. If you're a big business, you'll be spending a lot more than that. But the return you can get is absolutely huge.
Nick, on that optimistic note, we're going to have to leave it there, unfortunately. Nick Sharp, of course, Vice President of Webtrends. Thanks for coming over.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Okay.